What is going on, everyone? Kit-Katniss here today, and today I just wanted to briefly go over the vampire pack, which I just recently bought. It's actually, their stuff is currently on sale, guys, so if you got Sims 4 and you want like the expansion pack or the vampire pack or whatever, they're currently on sale right now. They're 30% off, so if you guys want to grab one of those, go for it. I will probably get the city living one next. Hence, I probably will be able to get it. So, but anyways, guys, I kind of just wanted to go over the vampire pack first. I just wanted to show you guys off what's in it and everything. So, first things first, I'm actually in Create a Sim right now. I'm in Cast, but I wanted to show you guys just the general layout of the vampire pack. So, once you are in Create a Sim, you will want to go to the next sim because the first one's not going to be a vampire. But so you want to go to add occult sim and add vampire, and this will create a vampire sim. So I will do that now. So here we got our vampire. But I'm just gonna quickly show you guys around Cast real quick. So if you guys can, this is one of the hairstyles that came with the vampire pack, but it's really cool actually. But so okay, so if we go into the face and skin tone area, we have face and skin tone, and then we got all the vampire stuff. So we got the archetypes, we got the skin details, vampire brows, vampire sockets, eye details, cheeks, vampire mouth, teeth. So you pretty much can customize anything on your vampire sim, which is really cool. Oh, sorry guys, my throat is a little clogged up. But so I'm just gonna go into the archetypes right now. So this is just the general look of vampire sims, just general layouts for the vampire sims, and a lot of them are pretty damn creepy. I mean, you can make some pretty terrifying faces. I'm assuming these ones on the bottom were more older ones, like they're more older with age and stuff. But we're just gonna stick with this one for now. So this is pretty much a basic vampire. It's the usual vampire look that you would expect. So if you guys have like read Dracula or anything, so you know that Dracula was considered pale, and he had sharp teeth. That he weirdly had sharp teeth. So that's pretty much what EA based their vampire pack on, is the idea and concept of Dracula, which the actual story about Dracula doesn't really talk about vampires much. It's more like rescue mission type thing, but the whole, it's a stereotypical vampire. That's how I would describe it. It's pale. They have fangs. They growl. You know, that usual stuff. So, but so you can make them angry if you want. And you can add some serious depth to their sockets. So like if they're really old and stuff. And then eye details, you can add like scars and stuff. This one's starting to be my favorite. It's kind of like rundown eyeliner. It's kind of cool. Then you got the cracks in the eyes. The scars are pretty cool too. And the cheeks, you can add cracks to the cheeks. I'm not sure why they did cracks. It's kind of weird. That's like a weird shadow or something. I'm not sure what that is, but the cracks are still kind of weird to me, just because I guess it's if they're hungry or something or whatever, but. And you can add the cracks to your mouth as well. The guys are pretty much the same. They pretty much have the same details as the females do, so. And then you got the teeth. So you got, this is the normal casual vampire, and then here's some crazy vampire with buck teeth, and then here's another casual. And then this one's like the demon vampire one. I personally like this one and this one though, just because it's the traditional vampire. But I mean, it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. So I'm actually going to... So another thing about the vampires is that you can make a dark form, if you guys can see. So it says add dark form to your vampire. This vampire will switch to their dark form when feeding, suffering from thirst, and using certain powers. So, I'll actually go in game and show you guys what they can do and stuff. I've actually only started with a vampire family, so don't expect much, but this pretty much copies the sim you currently have and makes another sim of them. So if I did that right now, so it just literally made another sim, another version of the sim, but this one's the dark version. So, and yes, the eyes, you can make them glow now. That's one of the new things as well. So if you go up to the eyes, for example, you can make them blue, you can make them yellow, you can make them that color, pink, clear, which is completely disturbing. That's pretty much Lilith right there. Yellow and red. These are like the, if you want a really scary vampire, then I would go for those ones. And I think there's black too. Yeah, there's black now too, which is, that's even scarier. I mean, that's a demon. That's demon right there. That is not vampire. I wouldn't call that vampire. That's demon. But I mean, yeah, so you guys can tell their eyes glow more, which is really cool. I do like that feature. But there's also new hair. So for the girls, for example, there's this hairstyle, and then there's this one, which my girl vampire in my house has currently, so you guys will see that. And then just the normal long hair. Then this one's cool. The guys have this hair too. This is the hair the guys have too. It's really cool. And you got the roses in the hair. So they're very cool hairstyles. I do like them. And I like a lot of them. This one, I'm not so sure about this one, just because there's the beads in the hair, but I mean, it's cool. If you're into that thing. If they're like a super traditional vampire, then I would go for that one probably. But most traditional vampires you see has this straight long hair like this. So, but I mean, it's up to you guys, like I said. And then I believe there is, yeah, there's new makeup too, I think. Or is there not? I don't think that, no, there's no new makeup actually. I was trying to think if there was. I don't think there is. But yeah, guys, so there's a briefing on the cast stuff in like the general vampire look stuff in cast. I can show you guys the clothes as well. There's a lot of dresses for the girls. So let's see if I can find them. So I'll just throw one on her just so you guys can see. There's this one. And then there's also this one. This one I like. I'm not sure why, but I like this one. This one is probably my favorite. But The other one is nice too. And then you got kind of a suit thing going on here. So the classic vampire-like style here going on. I wouldn't put it on the girls. I'd probably put it on the guys, but I wouldn't put it on the girls just because it's... I mean, it's your choice, guys, but that's... yeah. And then I think there was a tank top too, I think. Let me see, guys. I'm trying to pull up all this. Oh, there's a couple tops. So there's this one. Just frilly and stuff. And then we got this one, which is kind of weird. It's kind of like a see-through top theme. I'm not sure what's up with that one, but I mean, you can like do a body suit or something crazy with it. And then you got this one right here. Sorry guys if she's in her underwear suddenly. It took her pants off, so I apologize, but and this one's kind of cool. I'm not sure I like the necklace thing going on, but that is kind of cool. And here's a couple of the actual outfits they have pre-made. I mean, they're pretty cool, but yeah, guys, so there's your quick little glimpse of the vampire stuff in cast mode. So I'm actually going to go back to the main menu now. I just briefly wanted to show you guys what was in cast so you guys could see what the vampire pack has to offer. But I will actually go into game now so you guys can see. So I did make a household, so it's a human dude, it's a human guy, and then we got a girl vampire and a male vampire. The male vampire is actually her father, the girl's father, so, but they're both vampires, and they got this one human between them, so it's kind of, I figured it was kind of fun to do that, but I probably should have made them teenagers. I'm kind of decided last minute that I probably should have made them teenagers, but I made them already, so I was like, well, screw it. So, and yeah, guys, the map I was just on, it's the new map that came with the pack. It's Forgotten Hollow, which is kind of a dark, eerie kind of place. I'll show you guys a little bit, but alright. So we are currently in game with my first vampire household. This is the human guy right here. His name is Dante. And then let's go to the girl vampire. The girl vampire's name is Mai. She kind of reminds me of Mavis from Hotel Transylvania, which is probably why I made her like that, but oh, didn't mean to pull up the controls. But yeah, this is her, guys. She looks pretty normal, but she is a vampire, guys. As you guys can see, she's got a little ring around her plumbutt. That means they're a vampire. That indicates they're a vampire. So, but as you guys can see, she needs to feed. That's why she's uncomfortable right now. But I will show you guys their needs. So their needs are kind of strange. So they don't have much in need-wise. They just have energy. They have thirst. They have social hygiene and fun. Thirst is generally drinking blood, but in game it's called plasma, which is not technically blood, but it's a type of blood. But but yeah, so they got a vampire rank like right down here. Of course, I just started these guys, so they're not very high on their vampire ranks yet. But you can get to like master vampire and stuff. It is kind of nice to have less needs to take care of with them, but it is kind of weird just to see like 5 needs total. Vampire energy pretty much is your energy throughout the day, and they last longer. Theirs last longer, I've noticed. So you generally just have to go to sleep with them in order to raise that up. So, and I will go into the vampire powers actually. I don't have very many unlocked yet, but they can detect personality. They can turn into bat. Her father can turn into bat. I gave him that power already, but they both can cast hallucinations, which is kind of cool because it makes the other sim dazed, and they're like, okay, I don't know what's going on, and I'm talking to someone, and they literally just stand there and talk to themselves in the mirror or something. So it's kind of funny, but. And then you got internally welcome. This lets them into the house when it's locked. So you don't need permission to enter a house. You can just come into a house and just be like, hey, what's going on? Which is kind of funny, but. And then, yeah. A cult student. That's kind of a save on energy type of thing, but. We could probably get that for her, actually. We might do that. Yeah, we did. We're gonna do that. And these are, what are these? Oh, these are weaknesses. So, so you got uncontrollable hissing, guilty drinker. So when they drink, they get guilty. Withered stomach. So when they eat human food, they'll throw it up. Is pretty much what it is. But yeah, guys. So as you guys can see, we got a shit ton of powers up here. I mean, there's all kinds. There's children on the moon. You can sleep forever. Oh, this puts a sim to sleep. There is one that has them immune to garlic. Vampire creation. Okay, so that lets them turn others into vampires. Command. So you can control minds. Oh my gosh. So I actually haven't looked through all this stuff, but that's really cool. What you can do with them. I mean, it's all the technical stuff that you guys can see a vampire able to do. But yeah, we're gonna give her that student occult point there. But yeah, guys, so this is their house. I actually built this house from the ground up. So this is my first house I built in Sims 4 by myself, just myself. I did not use a already built house. This is my own original house. I do have most of the furniture in the vampire pack in this house currently, so you guys can see there's an organ. The fireplace is also part of it, I think. Yeah, the fireplace is also part of the pack. It's kind of a cool. They kind of made everything Victorian, which is pretty much what most people assume vampires to be with and stuff. But they do have a little kids room. I will eventually have Mai and Dante get together and have a baby. That's what I'm gonna try to do. And we'll see if it becomes a vampire or not. It would be cool if it was a vampire, but I might turn Dante sometime too. And as you guys can see, there is coffins in game now. So this is Mai's coffin, but her father's is over here. And he's got a nicer coffin. He's got the nicer coffin. But he's got a little lair over here in the corner, so. And this is him right here, actually. I'll switch to him. So her father's name is Abraham. And he's just slightly older than she is, but he's an adult. She's a young adult. But that's his father. That's her father. And I will, if Dante wasn't asleep, I would show you guys what the powers can do and stuff, but But Dante, of course, is asleep, so. I'll actually go down to Mai right now. I'll have her get up. So I can show you guys what you can do and stuff. Come on, Mai. Okay, actually, let's take her outside. Is there anyone outside? The sun's almost coming up. I mean, she's got enough energy. So in game, the vampire Sims, they don't like garlic, so they can't stand the smell of garlic. They do burn in the sun, so make sure you guys are watching their energy when you're outside, because that's what uses up their energy when they're outside in the sun. And they burn. They literally burn. Actually, a funny thing is once I came in here, I actually accidentally killed them because I left them outside in the sun too long. So they literally burned to death. But yeah, guys, so don't do that. Make sure if you make a vampire sim, make sure they have a roof of some kind. It doesn't matter if it's little roof or whatever. Just make sure they have a roof over their head so they don't burn to death. What's this guy doing? Here, let's go talk to that guy. Stop watching sports. It is turning to daylight, so yeah, she's actually burning right now, guys. So sizzling empathies, epidermis.
Waste. Luffy Garang, Kitsune, Trangella, Granoi Bars.
Okay, we're actually gonna try to bite him. We'll try to compel him, but I have no promises, guys.
Sawoda Bimi, Varpasa Kampo, Usanad Zarspa, Wixani.
Ubara Zakuni, Yord Rinka.
Yeah, as you guys can see, she's got little like sizzles coming off of her. You see little pieces coming off of her.
Florib Essenoi, Brainim Dubma.
Yeah, as you guys can see, her energy's going down. Alright. So this is her dark form, guys, if you're wondering. So I actually have to get her inside because she's starting to complain. She's burning, so. She tried, but she failed. She's not very good at compelling people yet. But yeah, guys, as you can see, I made her dark form different. She's actually more vampire-like when she's in her dark form. But that's the form they turn into that form when they need a drink and stuff. So that's how they do that. But I think Dante's up now. We could probably go attack him if we need to. Which we might have to. But just for fun, guys, I will go cause a hallucination to him. So you guys can see what one of their powers is.
Janib Shrafa, Babos Spilurv, Merkid Tibanahu.
See, now he's dazed. That's what I mean. So he's got a vampiric hallucination on him right now. He's holding a conversation to no one that exists right now. So I'm actually gonna have him go sleep it off. So yeah, he's talking to himself right now. But he also needs to eat, so he's the only one in the house that can really have food, so He's got a pretty damn nice fridge though and everything. But I'll go to vampire action so you guys can see. So you can dark meditate, you can hide dark form. You can turn it on when it's not on. I mean, I might have her dark meditate right here in the bathroom just because she can. She's just dark. She's just doing it in the bathroom, which is totally fine. Yeah, so Dad now is thirsty, so we got 2 thirsty vampires in the house. Dante actually was drank from recently, so he can't be drank from again for a while, but so we're gonna have to find them some way to drink here. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much a little bit on how the vampire pack works and everything. If you guys want to see more vampire, let me know in the comments. This game specifically does have cheats on just because I could not afford a lot with them. So they have cheats on for them, but I will happily do just a vampire in a house randomly somewhere or something if you guys want me to do that or whatever. Also, if you guys have any ideas you want me to do for Sims, like if you guys want me to do specifically someone from a TV show or someone, a celebrity or something, let me know, guys. I will be more than happy to do something for that, like that for you guys. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!